Grandma's getting some. Hi, I'm Abby.
And I'm Amy.
And this is the AA meeting. Oh my days. Guess what episode it is?
I'm pretty sure, if my maths is correct, it's episode 50.
Yeah, that is correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is huge news.
Huge news. Is this season 3?
I guess, why not?
Why not?
It can be whatever we want.
Yeah,
you know
true.
what I mean?
Season 3.
Welcome to season 3.
Yeah, episode 1, season 3, episode 50. All up.
Ever.
Quick maths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Yes, welcome guys. We have missed you.
We have. We went on a little hiatus.
Yeah, a little break.
A little,
A little Ross and Rachel, if you will.
A little Ross and Rachel, we did. And we are back and better than ever.
I was just about to say that. We're back and better than ever.
And we're on the same wavelength.
Yeah, we are.
We did have some technical difficulties, but that's fitting.
As usual.
So,
shout out to our man Chris.
Chris, you know who you are.
Yeah.
He is the AA meeting.
He's the backbone of the AA meeting.
He absolutely is. We should... Oh, my mic was just out to the side. Yeah, I think we're going to have to rename it to the Chris meeting because he does most of... literally, there wouldn't be a podcast.
Technical stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever we're like, there's a problem.
Yeah.
He's like, did you try turning it off and back on? We're like, no. And then it works. We're like, we love you.
He's a genius.
I know. Tech whiz.
We have some huge news today, some really exciting stuff coming up.
But we'll jump in on them in a sec.
Yeah. First, I think there's one really important thing we need to do.
Yeah.
Roll the intro!
Welcome to my up home. I'm Lil Shorty, these my hoes. This is how we run this shit. Piss Olympics, let's go!
So for our friends who are watching, our besties, sorry, who are watching on YouTube, you will have noticed in the intro just then that there's some pretty special stuff going on today. We are wearing something quite special.
Yeah.
Abby, do you want to run us through your fit?
Yeah, okay, so let's start from like toes to nose.
Yeah, okay. That's clever.
Toes, just the classic Windsor Smiths that are split right down the middle there.
That's good. Yeah, you've got lots of room for activities.
Yeah.
Then sports mode, that's what they are.
Sports mode activated. Then we've got like the classic butt rip jeans.
Yeah,
you know.
Sports mode
activated. Just, I gotta get some airflow.
Yeah,
I feel like it gives me better aerodynamics when there's a slit in my ass. And then we've got like something pretty cool happening at the top here.
Yeah, okay.
What is it?
That actually is AA merch.
Our fucking AA meeting.
Wow!
Merch. You guys asked for it and we delivered.
We have delivered.
It took us some time.
Yeah, so we took a little break and that was largely because we had a lot to organise for the merch drop.
Yes.
And largely because we just have like a lot of life stuff going on. But Abby's wearing the first shirt.
Yeah, so we can insert like a photo.
Yeah.
And maybe let's post it on Instagram as well. We can post like a swipe of all of the different ones.
I agree.
So yes, I've got the white t-shirt on at the moment. And on the front, it's got like an album cover vibe that says the AA meeting in like some bubble, weird graphic writing.
Yeah. It is actually the album cover for our new rap album. So there's lots of surprises today.
Oh, okay, cool. We're coming out with a rap album.
Maybe it can be a Christmas album. Christmas rap.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Christmas wrapping paper. And then at the bottom, we have like I don't know if you guys can see it. At the bottom, there's like the parental advisory, like little logo thing, but we've changed it to the AA meeting podcast, Happy and Amy.
Yes, just to be original.
Yeah.
And then I'm also wearing some AA merch.
Yeah.
Very exciting. So I'm wearing, this is the black graphic t-shirt. So it has the AA meeting on the front in little typewriting letters.
Yes.
And then the back is where it gets really exciting. Abby, I'll get you to talk us through it while I
Oh,
show
okay.
it.
So on the back is a big like portrait size photo that's been like edited and blurred a bit so you can't see it as much. And it's a photo of us writing in lipstick on the bathroom mirror, the AA meeting. And it's got our little, the AA meeting podcast, parental advisory stamp at the bottom. Yeah. And so they're unisex for boys and girls.
Yes.
And we really tried to make sure that we didn't have basic merch.
No,
And
no
also
that.
merch that didn't say the AA meeting, like I attend an AA meeting.
Yeah. So they both obviously have like the name of the podcast on there.
But you can't really see it.
But yeah, it's a little understated.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so your family members aren't worried.
Yeah. And we've got
you.
2 more things.
We do have 2 more. Which one do you want to start
Let's
with?
do that one.
Okay.
So we have shown this merch to like a bunch of our friends and family for like opinions and stuff. And everyone seems to vibe the hoodie so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my favorite.
Yeah, that's my favorite as well. So we have this really comfy hoodie and like all of this stuff isn't shit quality. Like we really tried to make sure that it was all like thick material and like all really well made.
Have fluff on it, but
So we have a hoodie which is the same as the black t-shirt that Ames is wearing with the AA meeting. These are samples, by the way, so the ones that you get the AA meeting will be smaller.
yeah, you guys will see the photos.
Yeah.
But
And then on the back is the same photo of us writing it in the bathroom mirror, Mean Girl vibes.
woohoo. Very exciting. There is one more, a little extra treat.
Yeah, and we didn't even think that we wanted to do
No.
this, and we just saw it and we were like, that would be sick.
Yeah,
Right?
agreed. So it's nearly Hot Girl Summer.
Yeah.
It will be Hot Girl La Nina Summer,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Yeah.
And what screams summer to me?
Beach.
Beach.
Yeah.
So what would you take to the beach?
Take a little bit of sunblock,
Uh-huh.
a towel,
Uh-huh.
maybe some sunnies, a
Uh-huh.
speaker, a hat.
Uh-huh.
But all that stuff,
You've only got 2 hands.
right? What are you going to put it? What you got to take like your floaties and all that stuff
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
Board shorts, rash vest.
Yeah. Sun visor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you going to put it? In your brand new AA meeting tote bag. Mine's got stuff in it because I've been wearing it. It's actually so good.
It's nice and large
So
and charged.
it says on it, what does it say, Ames?
See you in the bedroom.
Ooh.
It's a little bit scandalous.
It's a little scandalous, but it has the double meaning. We thought we couldn't do merch without
No.
paying homage to our founding fathers.
Yeah.
Which is
Founding fathers.
bedroom lounge bar.
Betty.
So yeah, and it's got the little parental advisory AA meeting thing at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really good quality as well. It's nice and thick, and it fits so much stuff in it. And
Yeah.
yeah,
So if you aren't following us on Instagram, which I know a lot of you aren't because we get more listeners than we have Instagram followers, so
yeah, which
you're
is
all
kind
fake
of
fans.
rude.
It is
right?
really. But the
But
only
like, while
way,
you're at it, give us a follow on our personal
of
Instagrams,
course.
not just the joint AA one.
Yeah, of course. It's all linked down below always, so I don't know how you've missed it. But if you'd like to know when the merch will be available, you're going to have to follow us on Instagram.
Right.
It's the only way. So that's very exciting
So that's
news.
really exciting.
It has been so much fun, like working on it and...
Yeah, there's been like so much that goes into it. Like we kind of thought, oh yeah, we'll come out with merch.
Yeah.
And then
No, it's a process.
it's a big process.
It is.
And we decided to go with an Australian-based company.
Yeah. Yes.
Just to like support
It's like a
Australia,
small business.
especially
and-
like because we've been through so much in COVID and all these small businesses are, are really struggling. So like we really wanted to support
Yeah,
a small
agreed.
business. So
So that's the big announcement.
that's the big announcement.
Keep an eye out on our social media for more updates. We're so excited.
Yeah.
And like big thanks to you guys because like we wouldn't have.
Yeah. Like this is for you.
Yeah.
Like we
Also kind of like the most exciting thing that's ever happened to us, but like.
Oh, of course. But like we did this for you. And like
Yeah.
if we didn't, and it sounds so cliche like what Ames just said, but if we didn't have you guys, we wouldn't be able to do this or do things like this. And like with this merch, we really put our heart and soul into it. And I'm being serious, so it sounds like I'm being cringy and whatever, but I'm being serious. And yeah, we wanted to give a little piece of us to you as a big thank you.
We have like the videos of when we first got like our first
Like an
samples.
unboxing.
And it was just the most surreal moment. Like just 'cause we've only been going for a year, you know,
Like just a year, just past a year.
And I remember thinking when this first started, like, oh yeah, my mum might listen, you know, like
Yeah.
it's just come so much further than I ever could have expected.
I was like, some of my cousins will probably pay me out for it.
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
it.
I'll get teased and like
Yeah.
that'll be it. But yeah, we're just very proud of this and like all of it, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's stop getting sappy before someone cries.
I know. I'm kind of like feeling it coming on. I feel it coming.
Oh, good singing.
Thanks.
But other than the big merch announcement, what else has been going on in the last 12 years that we've been away?
It's been Halloween.
It was Halloween,
Yeah.
correct?
We threw an epic Halloween party.
We did. I think the last episode was the one where we were like hyping up what our costume was going to be. And
what did we go as?
we ended up going as different flavoured vapes.
Yeah, which is just elite.
It
itself.
was.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
We'll insert some photos.
Yeah.
If we remember.
It was a great night, great vibes. Probably played about 50 games of Pong.
Oh my God, the Pong table was well used and abused.
Oh, we were drinking Gooné.
We were drinking
I got the
Gooné.
Manscaped out. I was shaving people's legs
That's
and shit. Like, it was a great night.
It was. And we still had like restrictions. We still do have restrictions.
Yeah. So we could only have a few people.
Yeah, but it was such a good group of people that like it didn't feel like one of those like awkward you will sit around and
Yeah, no.
have a drink
And like everyone was so down for me to like shave their legs.
Yeah, everyone was up for anything. It
I
was
know.
excellent.
It was great.
Yeah, so that was lots of fun.
Yes. What else did we get up to?
Well, we are out of lockdown now.
Yes.
So we had our first big night out in the break.
Guys. Big night out is like an understatement.
Huge night out.
Right.
It actually took me about 3 days to get over it.
Oh, yeah. I was in bed for days.
Yeah. So we went to Cargo,
Yeah.
the Darwin Harbour.
Like, in my head, I was like, we'll go out a bit earlier.
Yeah.
So we can kind of come home a bit earlier because it's like been raining and cold and like we were all exhausted.
Yeah.
But that could not be more wrong.
No, we were there till close.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, I feel like we've probably talked shit about Cargo on the podcast before.
Yeah, I think
like,
so.
It's not typically our go-to for Saturday night.
But just like COVID has made things so weird.
Yeah.
Honest to God. Like, I don't even know where to go out.
No.
It's been so long and now everyone goes out in Darling Harbour.
Yeah.
And I'm confused. Like, because that used to be bad.
Yeah.
Like a couple years ago, like you wouldn't go to Darling Harbour.
No, I don't know. But like Cargo goes off on a Saturday night now.
Yeah.
I mean, good
and
for them.
we saw a couple of you guys.
That's right.
A bunch of you guys
Some people
came up and talked to us, which is awesome. If you ever see us out, come say hi. We love meeting you guys.
I apologise if we're white girl wasted by the time you see us, but what can you really
Obliterated.
do? What can you do?
Right. But yeah, did you enjoy your night out?
I really did. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. Just to like, I had this moment when we're in the middle of the dance floor because like, you know, we haven't been around a lot of people in a long time.
Yeah.
And they were playing, I'm pretty sure it was Dancing Queen, ABBA was on, and we're in the middle of the dance floor and I was like, yeah, okay, we're back.
No, do you remember when we were downstairs and I Want to Dance with Somebody came on? I love when those songs come on and we all like put our arms around each other and we're like, get low, and then we all like mosh.
Oh, yeah.
We tear up the dance floor.
So much fun. And tore it up, we did them.
Right?
Such a good night.
That was so fun. We didn't get home till so late.
Yeah, and then, I think I fell asleep at about 7, like the sun was up.
I was asleep by 7:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sun was awake.
Yeah.
But you can't say we didn't try.
No.
You know what I mean?
And that was our first night back.
Yeah.
For months. So, you know, we kind of owed it to ourselves.
We did.
Yeah.
What else has happened?
It was our friend Kirby's birthday.
Yeah.
We went out for that as well, which was so much fun. Yeah. You guys, if you're Sydney based, you need to go to, what's it called? Untied.
Yeah, it's
Untied.
in Barangaroo.
Yeah. And you pay $39 and you get unlimited or like bottomless frosé, which is frozen rosé. And they're all different flavors and you get to choose all of your toppings. Like they give you like lollies and everything to put on it.
It's so good. And they're dangerous because like they don't taste alcoholic at
No.
all. And like you can't drink them that fast because you get a brain freeze. But at that point it's like a challenge. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely recommend. We did that for Kirby's. That was lots of fun.
Lots of fun.
And it's just such a pretty
it's
venue.
Rooftop bar and like there's trees there. And you're in the middle of like a high rise building. It's so confusing, but it's so nice.
No, it's so pretty.
What else?
Susan has made an appearance.
The Susan saga continues.
At the new house. Yeah. So she's been a bit quiet for a while. I actually personally have not felt her presence yet. Like I think it's just you and
really?
yours. Yeah. I haven't been here for anything.
I have for months.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you tell us about it a little bit?
The other day was like the confirmation of it. So we have a sensor light right outside our back door and we have another sensor light on the balcony into the backyard. And the one in the balcony goes off a lot from like, I don't know, animals running in the yard or like the neighbour's cat or something.
Oh, wait. just before we continue, if you're new, Susan is our ghost.
Oh yeah, we
Okay,
have a ghost.
you may
Her
go on.
name's Susan, and she's great. She's
Yeah.
just one of the girls.
She
and she
is
just
one of the
she just wants to
lassies.
fit in.
Yeah.
But if you want to hear some Susan stories, I think that was episode 2.
It was really early on.
I think it was episode 2, and then
Yeah.
we've rehashed it a couple times.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she's back, and so the sensor light outside the back door never goes off unless a person walks by.
Yeah, it's not super sensitive.
Yeah. Anyway, Yaz and I were like standing in the kitchen, and it went off, like it just turned on, and we looked at each other and we were like, "What the fuck?" We both ran to the door, closed the door, locked the door, and we're just standing there staring at it, going, "Okay, well that shouldn't just go off." And there was nothing there for it to go off, like not even a fat bug or something. Like nothing triggered it to censor off.
Yeah.
And then, do you want to tell the next part? Because you were there for that.
Oh, Yaz was telling me about it. I had my back to where the light is. But Yaz was telling me that this had happened. And as she's talking about it, the light
goes
on.
off again.
Yeah. And it's not like, even if there was a fat bug, like it's not enough to set that off. Like if we're sitting outside, that'll go off and it takes a couple of waves to get it back on. Like,
you got to jump up and down and wave.
Yeah. So there was that. We saged this place though, and we saged the old house.
But sage doesn't like get rid of them; it just mellows them out. Like you need to like upkeep it.
Right. So maybe it's worn off.
I think so.
She's getting rowdy again.
Yeah, she's like,
come out of
here,
lockdown.
I'm back to play.
Yeah.
Anyway, Yaz messaged me the other night, and she was really scared because something else was going on, and she was like, "I really feel that there's like something here." So I think I might pop into a herbal store and get some sage, and we can all sage together.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just remember like the worst that she's ever been is when like we would hear people calling
the names
your
and
name.
the doors slamming.
Yeah. If it gets back to that, I won't cope.
Like
that's
scary.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't go out and look. You just got to hide in your room and hope for it to be over soon.
Yeah. And pray that no one drags you down the hallway by your heels.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's. Do we have any other big life updates?
I don't think so.
I'm sure lots has happened, but that's like the general.
That's the general stuff.
Yeah.
But that's the updates from us.
Uh-huh.
We've got some updates from the Bestie gang.
Very fun.
You guys.
Yeah.
So in our little hiatus break, we've been back and forward with a bunch of you guys, and we just wanted to share some things from you guys, I guess. Okay. So first one is from Ella. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We were talking about Halloween, and so she was like just messaging us about her Halloween. Mm-hmm. Yeah. For her Halloween, she dressed up as her ex.
That is amazing.
In a rubbish bag. And wore men's Calvins and a backwards cap.
That is
how funny is that?
Something special.
Like she went as trash.
Yeah.
Like and the people are like, "What are you?" She's like, "My ex."
That's
pretty funny.
That gives the vapes a run for their money, if I'm honest.
One year I went as my friend's ex.
We should have a party where we all dress up as each other's exes.
That would be toxic. That would just be one big red flag. Like, that's not allowed.
Funny though.
You know how we had that white t-shirt party and you write a white lie on your shirt? People on TikTok are having red flag parties, and you wear a red t-shirt and you write your red flag on it.
Oh, that's a fun idea.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fun. Anyway, isn't that just such a great little...
Ella, you won Halloween.
Yeah, that's great.
We don't play favourites, but you won.
Yeah. Okay, this one made me like belly laugh. Okay, so a couple episodes ago, I'm not sure exactly what one, we were joking about like giving birth. And like we were like, imagine if we just invented like a vacuum birth and they can suck you out and things like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So Carly goes, "Hey fam, just listening to your most recent podcast while getting ready with my best friend. And you guys were talking about how people should be born through a vacuum. Basically, that's what happened with me.
What?
All by medical professionals, of course. Lol.
It's her dad with the Dyson.
Yeah, she goes, it's a legit thing, even though it doesn't sound like it. Basically, I'm a twin, and my mum had an induced birth, and they vacuumed me out. It's on my baby book. That's from the hospital and everything.
Did they vacuum both of them out? Or like did one come out and she was struggling?
I'm not sure. But she goes, also my best friend gives me shit all the time saying at least I wasn't vacuumed. Like her friend says like, oh, at least I wasn't vacuumed out, you know? And she goes, so we were literally nearly in tears when you guys started talking about it.
Wait.
And then she sent us a photo of her birth certificate with...
She sent receipts.
Okay, look at this. She's done it in red. It goes type of delivery. And then you have to circle which one it is, like normal, breech, all that stuff. And it says vacuum exit. So she was sucked out.
It's a real thing.
Yeah, she was sucked out with a vacuum.
Are we doctors?
But we also said, like, that's our idea so no one steal it.
Yeah, someone else already thought of it, apparently. I want to know what the machine looks like that they use.
I'm imagining, like, some Ghostbusters backpack.
Oh,
That's what I'm imagining. Like, they get the backpack out and they're like, she's ready to blow. And, like, the vacuum is this big, kind of like one of those aircon vents. I'm thinking of the vents with the aluminium on it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking. And it extends.
Yeah. It could even be
I
like...
shouldn't be making all these hand gestures.
You know, in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory when they suck him out of the...
Oh, yeah.
And he gets caught in the tube.
Yeah.
Maybe it's something like that.
Yeah, no, I'm full just wow.
I'm going to look that up later. Some videos.
How crazy is that?
That's nuts. I fully thought we were onto something too.
She was vacuumed out. Let us know if any of you guys were vacuumed out.
How common is that?
Please. I have no idea.
There you go. The more you know.
I know.
We really do learn things every week on this podcast.
Another one is... Let me see if it's... She didn't say anonymous. Okay, she didn't say anonymous, so I'm just going to... Ashley.
Name and shame.
You know how we're talking about like awkward I love yous or like what to respond with when someone says I love you?
Yeah.
Anyway, she just thought that she would share an awkward I love you story.
Love it.
So she goes, when my ex and I were together, we had been dating for a while and had never said the L word. He told me he was never in love with anyone. So like I was so scared. One day we were going to do the deed and I thought maybe this is the moment. So I said it really chill, something like, I think I'm in love with you.
That's not very chill, actually.
Bad from me because she goes in quotes, I think. Anyway, but he said nothing back and we didn't talk about it for weeks. The boy ended up cheating on me in a threesome with his best mate and a few months later, and never told me until I found the video of it.
It just keeps
I hope it
getting
made you
more
laugh
and more
because
wild.
it made me laugh. Yeah. Anyway.
Wait, so she said it while they were doing the deed?
Yeah. And then he ignored it. And then
pretend he didn't hear.
Yeah. And then
he went tunnel.
Sorry, bad reception. And then he cheated on her in a threesome with his mate, and the only reason she found out was because she saw a video of it.
Yeah. Not ideal, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I don't think that's something that I would enjoy.
I don't think so either.
I'm so sorry that you went through that.
Right?
But you know what? At least he didn't say it and not mean it. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, at least he was like, I was gonna say honest, but like not really.
No, but like imagine finding a video like that and being like, I thought you loved me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. At least he stayed true to his like fuckboyness.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he's self-aware.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that really sucks.
Confident in who he is.
Yeah.
Okay, last update from one of our besties. This is from Max.
Hi, Max.
Basically, Max is getting a tattoo. Okay. He sent a photo of the tattoo he wants to get, and wants to know our thoughts.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, this is interesting.
Yeah.
How far can I take this?
Yeah.
So basically, we're at the point of you and I get to choose what tattoo he gets.
Do we have full creative license?
I'm assuming.
Or are there parameters?
So he sent us this one. I might insert it. We can insert it in the video as well. Yeah. But that's what he sent us.
Okay.
And it's not the Great Northern logo. Someone drew it or something, he said.
Means strength and power.
Yeah, it means strength and power.
Not the Great Northern logo. Thank you for clarifying that, Max.
Yes.
Okay, but then...
You can read my messages if you like.
Yeah, okay. So Abby said, can we suggest other ideas also? He was like, yeah, that sounds perfect. Okay, so yeah, whatever we
So
want.
that means that we're choosing whatever tattoo we want to go on his body permanently forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think a good place to start is that little logo, the AA meeting podcast, Abby and Amy.
Ooh.
The parental advisory one. That's my first suggestion. Our
That's
names
like not subtle.
on your body forever. Well, neither is the Great Northern logo.
Okay. But should we go with like, let's try and think of something like fish,
Oh, okay.
AA,
Okay.
Tinder profile pics.
You're onto something.
Right.
The Tinder logo, maybe.
The flame.
Yep.
Yeah. A flame. A filet mignon. A flame with capital A in the middle of it.
Yep.
And maybe a fish, like one of those fish where it's like the oval and the triangle as a tail.
Yeah, like one of those poorly drawn fish.
Yeah, I'm kind of vibing something
I
like
like that. Okay, let's keep that going.
Yeah.
I like the idea of, Tinder because of pictures. What else is like a common Tinder thing?
That has a relation to fish and AA.
Yeah. We don't spend a lot of time talking about fish on this podcast, if I'm honest, which is a bit of a shame. Could do a t-shirt with a fish on it.
Ooh.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Oh, I like that.
Interesting.
You could write damn.
Mm-hmm.
Because when the fish hit the wall, it said damn.
It said damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Maybe
with
with two A's. Like AA.
D-A-A-M. Yeah.
Like little lowercase d and then capital A, and then M.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
that's
me
good.
too.
Okay. We're getting somewhere.
We're getting somewhere.
Fish and
Maybe
chips.
let's go down that Great Northern path.
Okay, yeah.
Alcohol. So just the AA meeting.
Yeah. Or like you could do like a beer bottle.
A beer bottle with the AA meeting as the label.
Yeah.
Or Abby and Amy or something.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
AA. That would be kind of cool.
That's fun.
A fish could be swimming in the beer bottle.
That's actually a cool idea.
Wait, that's actually really good.
I really like that.
Yeah.
That would actually look cool.
I think that would look cool too. Like with the fine line.
Yeah,
like fine line, like vibes.
Like a beer bottle.
Minimalistic vibes.
Yeah.
A beer bottle, and the label of it is like AA or the AA meeting or something like that, or Abby and Amy. And there's a little fish swimming in it, and maybe there's some bubbles coming out of the fish's mouth.
Yeah. And if he really wants to, he can keep the fish that he has, the swordfish thing.
Oh, yeah.
So then we're incorporating his original idea.
Yeah.
I think we've cracked it.
I think that's the one.
I think so too.
Or maybe like the bottle could even be on the side and like some of it spilling out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or you know how
and
there's
like
those,
what's left in it is on like a diagonal and the fish can be at the very bottom of that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think so. And you know what, Max? We'll give you that idea for free. No charge. You're welcome.
Wow, I love that.
I do too.
If anyone else has got any other tattoos that they want to get permanently on their bodies.
Oh, yeah. Let us know. We'll pick them for you.
We'll pick them. Yeah, for sure. Or if you already have our names on your body, send us a DM.
I'm sure that the pool is very small.
You never know.
True. If you have plans to get our faces tattooed on your body, let us know. We'll come. We will hold your hand at the tattoo parlor if you're getting our faces on your body.
Oh, yeah. Let's meet at like Bondi Ink.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can make a day of it. We'll get some acai after.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, it's on. Maybe it can be like a big meetup and everyone has to get tattoos of us to be involved.
Yeah.
That's the prerequisite.
I like that.
We can get them too, of each other.
A tattoo?
Yeah. Now she backs out.
I'll get a lip tat.
Oh, yeah. Of my face?
I'll get like AA or something.
Oh, okay. It's not as fun, but
Well, what are you going to get?
I was thinking a full shoulder piece.
I was going to get a whole sleeve. Just my face the whole way down, just a long face.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
You're welcome, Max.
Yeah, you're welcome. Can you actually let us know if you get that?
Yeah.
Or like something similar? Or if he has like another idea of something else, maybe we can brainstorm something else for him.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, let us know if that sparked anything else for you.
Yeah.
Do we have any other Bestie Gang updates?
Nah, that's it from them.
That's it.
Okay, so since we're all little fiends for the dating apps.
Oh, we are, yeah.
We are. this is a question to you, Amy. Have you seen the new Hinge update?
I'm going to need some elaboration.
All right, so Hinge has done this new update on their accounts. They've added in voice notes.
I have seen this. It's wild over there.
What the fuck? Like, whose idea was that? And they deserve $12 million.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically Hinge has these like prompts that are like, you have to answer for your profile to be complete. Like, you have to answer them, these questions. And now you can answer them with a voicemail.
It's not compulsory though, is it?
No, not for a voicemail, but it's compulsory to have
the prompts.
Yeah. And answers to them. And you can have an option to use a voice note.
Yeah. Which is
so
wild.
I didn't even know that this was a thing until I saw and heard this one. I just wanted to share it with everyone. Okay. So old mate's name is Muhammad, and that's him. Okay. And
kind of cute.
So his prompt is, which is more important to you?
Okay. It's
Here
a long one. I can see for you.
I love bodybuilding, and bodybuilding is more important in my life than everyone. I love bodybuilding. This is my only passion that I can never leave, and I can never live without bodybuilding. I have to go to the gym 7 days a week, 365 days a year, man.
I mean, look.
So he loves bodybuilding more than his family?
I can't be sure because that was a bit wishy-washy, but I have a feeling that he's into bodybuilding. I just kind of get that impression from him.
My favourite part is that, like, the beginning's all silent because he's, like, making sure that it's, like, working. Like, listen again. You can hear him. Ready?
I love bodybuilding.
So that's the best update Hinge could have ever done.
Absolutely.
Ever.
But my favourite part of that whole thing is the fact that the question was, which is more important to you?
Yeah.
Not, what is important to you? And he was like, I love bodybuilding.
Yeah, he didn't say it's like more like it's like bodybuilding or like food. Like he was like, just I love bodybuilding and I will kill everyone in this earth so that I can continue bodybuilding.
I must go to the gym 7
days a week, 365 days.
Is he buff?
Year. Well, what happens if there's a leap year? Does he get that?
I don't know. Yeah, does he get a public holiday?
Right.
Oh yeah, he like has some muscle there.
But there was a photo of him shirtless.
Oh, and how? No. Oh,
I was confused.
Considering he loves bodybuilding and goes 7 days a week.
Anyway, now it's all over TikTok. People like screen recording all the voice notes and everything, and it's just the most hilarious thing ever. Like,
my God.
I don't think that a dating app could have come up with a better update, a better little spice that they've added. I will never do it.
No, me neither.
But people are doing it in funny ways, being like, oh, I can't even think of a funny way, but like not answering the question properly.
Yeah,
not like that, but like I don't even have an example.
I have seen some funny ones. But that takes the cake. Muhammad, if you are listening,
that was the first one I saw as well, and I didn't even know the update existed.
And so
so I was blown away. I was like, I have to screen record this. Oh God, it was a great day to be alive.
Oh, it's too much.
Anyway, I'm sure that like we'll come across some funny ones we can screen record and share with you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
that is something special,
right? Anyway, since it's episode 50.
Yeah.
We thought we'd stay in the like same field as 50.
Yeah.
You know, we stay in that ballpark.
Mm-hmm.
So we thought that we'd share with each other and you guys some of the sexiest 50-year-old celebrities.
Yeah.
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 Who we're going to kickstart it with?
My personal favourite is Kyle Sandilands is 50.
Is he?
Apparently.
Wow. In my mind, he's like 30.
Yeah. You know what I found crazy when I was looking this up? Like, some of them look 12 still, and some of them look 84.
Yeah, 50 is a weird age.
It is a weird age.
Time. Well, I think Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Really like, I feel like Snoop Dogg has been 50 for 20 years.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he has been around the block, so you can see how that would age you.
Yes,
You know what I
that's
mean?
true.
Like, considering all the fun he's had in his life, you
That's
would
true.
expect him to look older, I feel like.
He does look pretty old.
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one. Kelly Highland is 50.
Who's that?
Paige and Brooke's mum from Dance
Dance Mums.
Mums. Yeah. The one that slapped
She's
Abby.
only 50?
Apparently.
Wow.
Yeah, and she still has the same haircut.
No, Kelly.
Yes, Kelly.
Oh, Kelly. She's the epitome of Karen.
Yeah.
But like the fun like that's why she's Kelly, is because
Yeah.
she's like fun Karen.
Yeah, she's Karen when she lets her hair down.
Yeah. Well, Karen doesn't have much hair.
No, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. We've also got Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Those-
Sexy
He's
50-year-old.
got some sexy brains.
Yeah. I can't believe he's 50. He looks young, I reckon.
No, but he looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Yeah, he probably has.
Yeah.
He is like ridiculously well
You know that
off.
he's
He
coming
can
out with like a
afford it.
Tesla phone?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Apple's in the bin then.
Right?
Interesting. I wonder what it'll
What it'll
do.
do.
That. Yeah, Apple.
I'm kind of
can't.
scared of it.
Me too. Okay, so all of these people, don't get me wrong, have been very sexy,
Yes.
but this one's a bit more legit. Ricky Martin is 50.
I saw that.
Isn't that nuts?
He's just like really sexy.
He was genuinely crafted by the gods.
He was God's favorite.
He was.
God said, let me add some talent, good looks, good personality,
Yeah.
good bod,
Yeah.
just all in this.
But then I'll
this
give him to the
bucket.
gays.
Yeah,
'cause
I know, right?
fuck-
Everyone's got to have a fatal flaw.
Not that being gay is a flaw.
No, but it means that I can't have
yeah,
him.
yeah. I know what you mean. I just wanted to clarify.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I don't want to get you cancelled. First
Right.
episode back.
Cancel culture.
Who else do you have?
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, has genuinely aged with grace.
Yeah.
He doesn't look 50.
Nah.
That's what you're going to look like at 50.
Yeah, exactly. Jared Leto.
He does not look, I saw that.
Yeah.
How is he? I thought he was like in his 30s.
Yeah, me too.
And like, he's a bit kooky, so you would think that would age
It would,
him.
it would cause some wrinkles.
Yeah, apparently not.
No,
But I suppose he's kooky and carefree, so.
that's true.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Oh, yeah.
Which is Borat, for those of you who are listening, is 50.
I thought he was older, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I thought he
know.
was like 60, 70.
Yeah, like I
He looks kind of old in like David's
thought he was
vlog,
pushing it.
you know?
Yeah, true.
He looked really old. I was like, damn, they're really like, what's the saying?
Not sure.
Reaching at,
Grabbing at straws.
yeah, something about sticks.
Something about
Yeah,
They're-
they're really
they're-
scraping the bottom of the barrel,
Yeah.
like with him.
They're
getting
scraping
a
some
second movie
sticks.
out, and yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. They're scraping with the sticks.
Yeah,
Something about twigs.
yeah. There are twigs being scratched.
Yeah,
Yeah. Do you have any more?
Lil Jon.
It's Lil Jon.
Lil Jon.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Lil Jon.
I can only picture Lil Jon in 2005 though. Like I
Yeah,
don't know
with
what he
the
looks like
grill,
now.
the side cap, and the big sunnies.
Yeah. So I'm not sure what he's aged like. Does he still look?
He still looks like that, but
Oh,
like
okay.
kind of with bags.
Yeah, right.
coming out
He's
of the
just
sunnies.
tired.
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Who's that?
And I have a stutter. Will Smith's wife
Oh,
is 50. Oh, she's had her own career too. I'll give her
Right.
some credit. But she was in a
50?
girl band or something, and she's
No
done a
idea.
heap of movies.
I've actually never heard of her before.
Oh, okay. Well, like Willow Smith's mum
Yeah.
is 50. She doesn't look 50.
Wow. Good for
Good for
her. Tupac.
Well, he's not 50, but he would have been 50.
He would have been 50.
I
You know, he
wonder
had
how-
one ball.
We were at the bank this morning, and Abby turns to me. We are in an adult professional environment. Abby turns to me out of nowhere and goes, "Did you know that Hitler had a micro penis?" So loud.
It wasn't that loud.
It was quiet in the bank.
You were just like, how do you know that? He told me. Come on.
I saw it myself.
I read the autopsy report.
Uh,
Yeah,
Dick pics
no,
from
did you know
Hitler.
that? Hitler had a micropenis. Did you know that 1 in 200 boys have a micropenis?
really?
Yeah.
So it's kind of common.
So if I was at school,
Yeah.
And there was like 2 grades. Like one of them has a micro penis.
There were 216 people.
Pull them
in
down.
Oh, they're
Whose is it?
boys and girls. Yeah. So chances are you've met a lot of micro penises in your life.
Yeah.
I reckon I can pick them.
And Hitler had 1 ball as well.
No wonder he was so angry.
I know.
Hey?
It doesn't justify it, but it kind of makes a bit more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Hitler wouldn't be 50, but he did have a micro penis. So
yeah.
My last one is Sean Astin, who is the guy who plays the brother with the lisp in 50 First Dates.
Really?
Is 50 this year.
He would look 50 in that movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that movie's probably like
old.
20, at least 20 years old, 30 years old.
Yeah.
God, he hasn't aged well. I mean, I don't know what he looks like now.
Much the same, a little wider and a little grayer.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, do you have any more?
Nah.
Happy 50th birthday to all our 50-year-old
Yeah,
friends.
that's some sexy people.
It is. If you're turning 50 this year, let us know.
Isn't like J-Lo turning 50 or something?
Really?
Or she's just been 50 or something?
J-Lo?
And her body is insane. She still has freaking abs and shit.
Did you see that Jennifer Lawrence is pregnant?
What?
Yeah.
With whose baby?
Jennifer Lopez is 52.
Wow.
Good for her.
Who's Jennifer Lawrence's baby daddy?
He runs an art gallery or something.
Oh, so he's a normal person.
I think so. But
Are
I think
they
it's
married?
No, I think they're just dating.
Oh.
But they've been together for years, apparently.
Wow.
Yeah, she's having
She's
a
pregnant.
baby.
Oh my God, her as a mum.
I know. She is in her 30s. Yeah. So I suppose it's time.
That's true.
Jennifer Aniston is 52.
Wow.
Good for her.
She has looked good her whole life.
Yeah.
I feel like she wouldn't have even had an ugly middle school phase.
No, she's just blessed.
And I bet she didn't even have braces or anything.
No.
I feel like she just looked like that when she came out of the womb.
Which is just rude, really.
Yeah.
Again, God playing favourites.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how old Madonna is?
She's really old. She's like 70 now, isn't she?
She's 63, but I was shocked. That's wild.
Do you know how old Cher is?
Oh, she's like 84.
Yeah.
Do you know what it actually is?
No, I think
I'm
she's
gonna look
78. I'm going to guess 78.
Okay, my guess is... Oh, I've already seen it. What'd you guess?
78.
She's 75.
Wow.
That's
And she's still performing.
old. Yeah. Wow. Dolly Parton's 75. Meryl Streep is 72. I wouldn't have picked that.
No. And she's
Yeah.
still in movies and stuff.
Yeah. Barbara Streisand, 79. Wow. How crazy is aging?
It's weird, isn't it?
Getting older.
It's scary.
It is scary. But I mean, Meryl Streep's still killing it at 70, whatever I said.
Yeah.
There's hope for some of us.
Yes, for some of us. For a select few, not all of you guys, unfortunately.
Let us know how old you are.
Let us know when you think you're going to die. What age? What age are you going to live to?
I reckon for myself, I can't see myself getting old. No, okay, now we're going to get a bit... I'll either be 107 because I'm stubborn, or I'll be 32.
That is 2 very far ends of each spectrum.
Yeah.
I think that I'm going to be just an average 70-something.
Yeah, fair.
Mid-70s, I feel.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of vibing.
Just
Because
feel
I
like it.
really don't want to be at that age where you're so old that whoa, my stomach's crumbling. Where you're so old that you don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Or that your brain's stimulated but your body's
That's
crippling.
terrifying.
And I think from all the dancing that we've done, my body's carking it now. And
Yeah.
I'm 22.
Yeah.
I'm in pain right now actually sitting here. And so I don't want to get to an age where I'm literally
a vegetable.
a vegetable, which will probably happen when I'm 50. Maybe I'll go with you at 32.
Okay, we'll do it together.
We can do one of those notebook things.
Oh, yeah.
Hold hands.
Cute.
Actually, no, let's not hold hands. We can just lie next to each other.
Why don't you want to hold my hand?
There's germs and stuff. Not on you. I just don't like germs.
The fuck? Anyway, sticky dates.
Yeah. Minus the pudding.
Yes. So again, if you're new here, Sticky Dates Minus the Pudding is our segment where you guys send in your worst, funniest, craziest dating stories.
Mm-hmm.
And we share them and laugh about them.
Yeah. On the internet. Forever.
Internet. Yeah.
Okay. First one is anonymous.
Anonymous.
Okay. So she goes, I was seeing these two guys for a little at the same time, in brackets, not exclusive, just having fun, okay? And guy number one, I never went to his house because he said his roommate wouldn't like it. So he always just came to my place. And guy number two, he never came to mine. I always went to his, like late at night, and never stayed the night, okay? But one time he said he was home alone, like assuming he lived with his parents because I was never allowed to be there when anyone else would be awake.
Okay. I'm a bit nervous about where this is going.
And because he was home alone all weekend, I stayed the night. And the next morning I was getting ready to leave, and like legit as I'm getting out of the shower, for real, naked, his roommate walks in.
Yeah.
Turns out it's guy number one.
I knew that was going to happen. What?
And she goes, oh my God, I almost fucking died. Anyways, safe to say we never spoke to each other ever again. And I don't think that they are friends or something because I was looking at houses to move into and this house was on the market. And she goes, keep in mind, guy one walks in with someone else. I went to school with her. She had a boyfriend. So the whole situation is just so sticky. Anyways, I told her boyfriend and we ended up starting to see each other.
My God.
But then he was weird, so I dipped. Oh my tummy. Love heart emoji.
You don't have to say it or I can bleep it out or something, but where does she live? Like, that's not Sydney or something.
She didn't. Oh.
That's a small town, surely. Right. You genuinely cannot make that shit up. That is something out of a movie.
Right? Just the fact that, like, yeah, so she's sleeping with the housemates.
Yeah.
That's just enough in itself.
Yeah, that was a whole thing.
The dude that she's sleeping with, the other one, he walks in with another girl. She knows that girl. And that girl has a boyfriend. And then she starts seeing that boyfriend. Like, it's just
There's
much.
so much going on. And I knew as soon as you said I'd never gone to his house and he'd never come to, I was like, yeah, okay. Okay, this is getting sticky.
It's bound to happen.
But that would be the only time in history that has ever happened.
I think so. That would only ever happen in a movie.
Yeah.
She's living movie shit.
That's amazing.
I know. Good for you, girl.
I am impressed.
Thank you for your candor. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you so much. That's one of my favorite ones we've ever had, I think.
Yeah, I love it too.
All right. Next. I need to process that later.
We're going to do anonymous.
Okay.
She has to be anonymous. So I've been talking to this boy for about 4 months now. For some context, I'm 19 and he's 21. Mm-hmm. But the problem is that he lives 3 hours from me. In this 4 months, I've only seen him once. When we met up on a night out. We snap every day and get along pretty well. Here's my issue. He boarded in the city where I live during high school. So he has a lot of mates that still live like here. And he comes up every couple of weeks or so to like see them. Mm. In that time, he has only made effort to catch up with me once. Other than that, he's never asked to see me whilst he's been here. That's fucked. Twice he has come to my city and not even told me he was coming, but I knew he was here because I saw his snap maps. And when I confronted him about it, he said that he like swore that he told her that he was coming. A couple of weekends ago, he was in my city and we both ended up at the same place on a night out. In brackets, this was unplanned. I'm sure it was. I'm sure you didn't snap map him or fucking figure it out. Girls can figure that stuff out. Yeah. And I caught him hooking up with another girl at the club. We ran into each other and he completely ignored the girl and acted like everything was normal. We never said that we were exclusive or anything, but it annoyed me because he knew I was going to the same place and even once he had seen me, he continued to get with this random girl. I have obviously developed feelings for this guy and I'm not really sure what to do. I would love your opinion/advice. Okay.
I'm sure we've said this before, but like, what's the thing about like, what's the thing we've said before about like, we don't work hard for boys who don't work hard for us or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like boys are simple creatures, I think. Like this is horrible to hear, and I'm really sorry. And I'm sorry that you've gone through all of this, but like if he really truly wanted to see you, he would be making the effort.
Yeah, it's if he wanted to, he would.
Yeah.
Okay, and I see that all the time, but then I also like if he wanted to, he would. Yeah. But like if that was me and like I wanted to, but I wouldn't.
No,
you know what I am like? Yeah,
I see what you mean.
Because
I do see what you mean.
But I do think that this is a special situation and that she should know her worth and that she's worthy of much more than that.
Oh yeah.
Of him coming to the city and like not even telling her, like him coming and being like, it's my mate's birthday, I'm only here for one night, it's a boys' night. Okay, that's fair.
That's a different story.
But like not even telling her.
Yeah. And also I understand the whole, like if it were me, I wouldn't because you don't want to seem desperate. But if you happen to be in exactly the same bar at the same time, you wouldn't keep hooking up with someone else if you were really keen on that what's he trying to do? Make her jealous? Why bother?
Yeah.
And if he is playing games like that, then like that's your sign to get out of there anyway.
It's just not worth it.
No.
There's 7.8 now billion people in the world.
Yeah.
You can choose someone else.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know it's hard because like they've been talking for 4 months. Like you really do get to know someone if you're like talking to them every day in that time.
Yeah, of course. But if they're not going to make an effort, then what's the point?
Yeah, no. And like it's early days. He should be making all the effort now. Not that you should ever like stop making effort, but like it's a bad sign if he's already complacent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I basically said to her, like you should just know your worth and know that you deserve the absolute world. And if he's too silly to see that and he doesn't put a ring on it, then he's the one that's missing out.
Yeah, agreed.
You know?
Yeah. And he'll
Like,
probably
it's his
realise
loss.
that later
Yeah.
and then be like,
And come
damn
crawling
it.
back to you and you'll be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No skinny white boy with floppy brown hair with the start of his name starting with the word J. Wait, what? His
I know what you
name
mean.
starts with the letter J is worth it.
No, agreed.
Yeah.
Is that who this is?
Nah, but I'm assuming.
Okay.
Odds on his name being Josh.
Yeah. Fair.
Okay, last sticky date. Okay, anonymous as well. So this guy added me on Snapchat. And I've known him for a while and we used to play school represented touch football for the same school area. And his girlfriend also plays touch and I know her from there. And we've played together before. They do long distance as she lives in Newcastle and he lives here in Sydney.
Okay.
But recently he's added me on Snapchat and he said he wants to take me on a date or sleep with me.
All right.
I don't know what to do. Do I tell her and have her think that I'm trying to break them up and her not believe me? Or do I just keep ignoring him? Some of my friends that I've asked for their opinion have just said it's not my relationship and to not get involved, as he probably does this to lots of other girls because they're in long distance. She goes, please, I really need some advice.
Okay. Well, for one, I'm glad that she's not like
She's not
encouraging
entertaining the idea.
Yeah, I thought that's where that was going.
Yeah.
And I was about to tell you to have a long hard look at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah.
So thank you for that, for being a nice girl. But I agree with what our friends are saying. Like, it's not her relationship and blah, blah, blah. If it were me, I would probably say to him, you need to tell her or I will.
Yeah.
Just because he's not going to unless there's...
I will say that I also asked her if she was good friends with the girlfriend, like how good of a friend with her she was. And she goes, I'm not good friends with the girlfriend, but when I see her, we'll always stop and say hi and have a little chat, but nothing more than that.
I don't know. What would you do?
I'd probably tell the guy. If he doesn't tell her, I will.
Yeah.
But he's not going to tell her.
No.
But there's not much point in her just saying like, oh, your boyfriend's messaging me, because like that's as far as it's gone. Like in her eyes, she doesn't actually know if he has. I mean, that's in my eyes, that's cheating.
Oh, I agree with you. Yeah.
But like he hasn't physically, like she doesn't know if he has physically cheated.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So,
Also, it's on Snapchat, so what's the bet? She doesn't have the messages.
yes, she doesn't have the proof of it.
So that makes it hard.
Yeah. So what would you do? I don't know.
I just, like, I don't know. We've seen friends go through similar things, which is why I'm like, so she needs to know. But, like, say if I was in a relationship and a girl came to me and was like, your boyfriend's messaging me. No, actually,
I'd believe it straight away.
yeah.
Oh, no, it depends.
Yeah.
Depends on your relationship, actually.
And then it's so easy for him to be like,
No, it wasn't.
like, that's not
Who's
true.
she?
Yeah, never heard of her.
She's trying to break us up.
Yeah, she's just jealous. It is a really sticky situation. Unless she physically sees proof, she's never going to believe it.
Yeah, and even then, a lot of girls are in denial.
Yeah.
I somewhat agree with her friends in saying that it's not her relationship, so she shouldn't get involved. But I would still say to the guy, if you don't stop this and you don't tell her, like, then I will.
Yeah, and, like, you don't actually have to. You know what I
No.
mean? Like, hopefully it doesn't come to that.
Yeah,
But he needs a kick up the ass. Like, he needs...
I think so
Because
too.
right now there's nothing stopping
Pushing
him.
him to stop.
So
But
maybe
then
try
again,
that.
that chick doesn't deserve him anyway. Like,
No.
it's so hard.
It is hard.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe try that and just see what happens.
Keep us updated.
Please.
That's
This can
shit
be a running
advice, but,
sticky
like,
date.
that's kind of
Yeah.
all we've got.
Yeah. And there are so many parameters that go into, like, so many variables in a situation like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Keep us updated. Maybe it can be a running sticky date for a few weeks or something.
Yeah, agreed. Well, that's it for the sticky dates this week.
Okay. We've left it on a rough note.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, moving on. Shit, we don't understand.
Shit, we don't understand.
I am guessing. All right, Ellen DeGeneres sent this in.
Good evening.
Okay. Why do we only have one dominant hand and the other hand can literally do nothing?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, it can't even hold a pencil. I
Yeah.
can't even hold a pencil
No.
with my left hand.
Yeah, it's pretty useless. It stabilizes things while this hand does all the work.
Yeah, but sometimes it doesn't even do that. Like,
Yeah.
it can't.
Can I
It
type?
like, literally, one hand does everything.
Yeah.
And why can the other one not?
Okay. It's one of those ones where, like, science doesn't really know, but they have
great.
lots of ideas.
Oh, okay.
So there are 3 things that they've, like, narrowed it down to.
Ooh,
3
okay.
factors. And then there's a reason why those factors do that. So do you want to start with, like, what do you think maybe one of the reasons could be that you are right-handed?
I think that your brain's so powerful that it will only let us, like, access one part of it in that sense. And so it's either, like, the left part or the right part. And that's, like, why you're dominant on the left or the right.
Okay, you're on the right track of the reason why.
Okay.
So keep going with the left part and the right part.
Maybe it depends on how you're born. Maybe if, like, the left part of your head comes out first.
I thought you were on something there.
Oh. Yeah, maybe if the left part of your head, when it hits the earth air,
Yeah.
it's like ding, and the left part turns on, and that means that you're left-handed.
So, no, not quite, but...
Born in the womb, something about being the way you're developed in the womb.
Well, like, what factors how you develop in the womb?
Oh, the pregnancy of the mum.
Yes, but, like, why do some people have certain...
Oh, it's genetics.
That's one of them, yes, genetics.
Genetics.
Mm-hmm.
So one of your chromosomes is slightly to the left, and that means they're left-handed. And one of them is to the right, that means you're right-handed.
Not exactly, but, like, you're more likely to be left-handed if someone in your family was left-handed.
Yeah, okay.
So there's that. Genetics is
That's
one
genetics,
of them.
yes.
There are 2 others, and there's also a reason why...
An overarching reason.
Yeah, but then it's also kind of separate from these other 2. Like, it makes more sense for the genetic one.
Okay.
I don't really know.
Genetics. Can I have a clue?
Go back to... So you said the thing about your left brain switches on and does something. The opposite of what you said.
The right side of your brain switches on and does something.
And then what would the right side control?
The left side?
Go with that.
Oh, so the right side's like, fuck you, bitch, I'm in control. And then you're right-handed. But sometimes the left side's like, no, fuck you, I'm in control.
Not quite. Like, so you just said that if the right side was
Dominant.
choosing that, then the right hand would be it.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, the right side means the left hand's in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What is it in there?
So apparently the right side of your brain controls like language and like logical things.
Oh, yeah, and the left side's creative.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know.
Ooh.
So then like there is science linked to the fact that maybe like if you're left-handed, that's your creative side that's working that. So maybe left-handed people are more creative, but like it hasn't actually been proven.
Right.
Because there's also a reason why way more people are right-handed, which takes us on to reason number 2.
Okay, so was that a reason at all, what I just said?
That was like the extra thing.
Oh.
I'm just covering all the bases because it doesn't really make a lot of sense.
So I have 2 more things to guess.
Yeah.
Well, I know that like back in the day, they used to believe that the left-handers were descendants of like the devil.
Mm-hmm.
And so they would force them to write with their right hand because that happened to my dad.
Really?
Yeah, he was left-handed and he went to this like all boys Catholic boarding school, like one of the best schools in Australia. And they back in the days when they were allowed to use rulers and stuff, they would like make him be left-handed. And so now he's left-handed. Oh, sorry, now he's right-handed. Wait, what am I trying to say? They made him be right-handed, sorry. And now he's right-handed, but his handwriting is the messiest thing I've ever seen because it's not supposed to be that. And like he probably could write with his left hand now, but he's so used to writing with his right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that plays a part.
So they just force people to be left-handed.
Yes. So what's that? Like,
I don't know,
what
like
would be the
religious
name of,
beliefs.
or like, what's another word for it? Like your surroundings, outside things that affect you.
Impacting you, the environment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Environment is number 2.
Oh, okay. So if someone's coming at you with a shovel telling you to write with your right hand, you write with your right hand.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Okay, cool.
And then like because of that, it's like through genetics and whatever that.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. There's one more that is literally just silly, and that's just the reason they've put down because they don't know, I think.
Okay. That just people like the right better?
Not quite. It's a bit more blasé. It's a bit like, yeah, I guess that happens, you know? It's like drawing poker cards.
Oh, there's just like more people are right-handed. But how are they right-handed?
The third reason is literally
just by chance?
Literally.
There's just more people that are right-handed?
Yeah, apparently. It's just...
Right.
It has worked out that way.
Okay.
But also they think like it probably dates back to like the cavemen and whatever.
Okay.
But like, yeah, the last one, like you could have 2 parents that are both left-handed, but you could still be right-handed just by chance because of all the genes.
Right.
Apparently.
So
I read
really
that and
there's
I
like
went,
no answer.
Yeah, no. I read that and went, so you don't know.
Yeah, so you could just be left-hand dominant or right-hand dominant. Like it's literally not something that like if you eat carrots in the womb, it makes you be left-handed when you are born.
Yeah, no. They don't really know.
Apparently you can like train a baby to be whatever hand dominant.
Really? That would make sense.
Because you know how when babies are developing and they're trying to pick up things, if they're always trying to pick up things with their left hand, they're going to be left-handed. So like people have been known to like when a baby's reaching for it, they say and make them reach with the other hand. And so then they're right hand dominant.
Why do people care?
I don't know. You know, there's some ridiculous number of deaths per year because a left-handed person was using something that's made for a right-handed person.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
I know. Like there's left-handed scissors.
Yeah.
Like there's so many left-handed things and people will use that are left-handed use it with their right hand and then.
Interesting. That's a bit sad.
I know.
Equality for the lefties.
I know. It's kind of, it is kind of sad.
It is. Because, like, they're
That
not
they're,
that
like,
uncommon.
The non-dominant thing.
Yeah. If you're a lefty, my heart goes out to you.
And it's so surprising. Like, whenever you see someone left-handed, you always go, are you left-handed?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah.
They must get that
and
all
then
the
that's the
time.
end of the conversation.
Yeah, it's like being tall.
I was just about to say, it's like someone being tall. They're like, are you tall?
Yeah, you're tall. Do you
That
play
would
basketball?
be the tall thing would be so annoying.
It would be.
They get it every day of their life.
Yeah. Interesting. Imagine being tall and left-handed. Wow, you're a real
You
freak.
picked the jackpot. Let's call the circus on you.
Question of the podcast.
Yes, question of the podcast. Where do you see yourself in 50 years?
That's a wholesome one.
Okay, sticking with the 50 theme.
So I'll be 71.
Wow, I'll
Dead.
be 72. Arms crossed, coffin, dead.
Well, okay, let me have a think. If I'm alive, I plan on having kids in my early 30s, late 20s, because the 20s are
That's
for me.
soon, babes.
I'm 21. Settle down.
Late 20s.
Like, I'm talking maybe 28 at the very earliest, but I would have to be married before. Well, no, I don't have to be. Whatever. Anyway, I will probably have kids in my 30s because your 20s are for you, in my opinion.
I'm like anxious right now.
So then I would probably have grandkids in my 70s if everything goes to plan.
Mm.
I'd like to think that I have, like, I mean, I want 3 kids. So then if they all have a couple, that's a pretty big family.
Yeah, that's like 8-10 grandkids.
Yeah, and I want to be one of those, like, nanas that sits at the end of the table and just, like, knows that she's head honcho. You know what I mean?
My grandma sits at the end of the table and she literally once she's like, I created this.
Yeah.
Because she has like
So cool.
6 kids and then they all have like 2 to 6 kids. Like,
yeah.
and there's just so many of them. She's like, that was all me.
Isn't that wild?
From my grandma having the sexy time, look what she created.
Go grandma.
Grandma's getting some.
And I just hope that I have lots of fun stories, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I hope I can sit there head honcho and be like, I remember when I was 21 and I did this fun thing, and everyone's like, shut the fuck up, grandma. You know?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
What about you?
Well, same thing. If I'm alive by then,
Mhm.
I would, like to have like a big family.
Mhm.
But I see myself and my husband like,
Oh, I didn't even mention.
Oh.
He's at the other end of the table.
yeah, I see us like on a beach, still with like a pina colada in hand,
Yeah.
and a book in the other hand, just like chatting and
Yeah.
like spending our kids' inheritance.
Yeah, fair.
That's what I see.
Yeah, like a really nice retirement.
Yeah, and him in like the fuggliest budgie smugglers, but I still love him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, and like we're sitting there and I've got one of those visors, but it's like the woven one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it looks like a satellite dish or something.
Yeah.
I've got one of those on and I'm
Yeah.
in Bali and my husband's got a bintang
Yeah.
singlet on. You know, that's
And
what
you're
that's what I
thriving.
see.
Yeah.
And I'm
I
full
love
grey.
Yeah. Oh, I really like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
a nice retirement, a beachside retirement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. Hope I'm not still working when I'm 70.
I've worked hard enough
Yeah.
right now. Like in my early 20s, I've never worked harder. And we're supposed to be like playing hard in our 20s,
Yeah.
right? I've never worked harder than I am right now. And where am I going? Where's my money going?
That's a good question.
Right?
At this rate, there will be no beachside retirement.
No. I'd be lucky to afford a home, retirement home.
It'll be a curbside retirement.
curbside. Legit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't have any super.
No.
Do you have super?
Oh, apparently, but like not.
I think I
much.
got like $70 in there or something. And I've been working since I was like fucking, I don't know,
You can go out for
16
dinner
or
once,
17.
like that.
I'll shout dinner at the RSL and that's my retirement. That's my all my wages. I wish I was kidding. But yeah,
Looking forward to it.
me too. Imagine we retire together.
I'm like, we're still doing this. We're here.
We-
It's episode
couldn't-
7040.
And then we've got dentures and you can like hear them. And you can hear our hips popping.
Yeah.
And like we're like, sorry, we've come back from a break because Amy had a hip replacement.
Why am I getting the hip replacement? We're still having technical difficulties. Chris!
Oh, that's right. He's bad.
No,
I've got
Chris
like
will live
dementia.
longer than us.
I reckon
for
I'm gonna have dementia or Alzheimer's because I can't remember anything.
Don't say that. It runs in the family. Has anyone in your family had it?
Not that I know of, but I know that like my nan wasn't really remembering much towards the end, but I don't know if it was dementia or Alzheimer's.
Right. It is definitely in my family, so
okay.
good luck to
So
me.
nice knowing you.
That was
your bum.
chair, not
Amy's
my ass. Oh, this has been fun.
I know.
Episode 50.
That's the one.
Crazy stuff. We hope you
guys
enjoyed.
enjoyed it. Yeah, okay.
Get out of my head.
Well, we really hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And thank you for being patiently waiting.
Yeah. Thank you.
Please cop the merch.
Yeah. Yeah, as I said, keep an eye out.
Yeah.
We'll announce the date soon.
Yeah, if we're being honest, we've spent a lot of money on this. Like, and we don't have money. So please buy it.
I'm not supposed to tell them that.
Well, like, I just want to let them know merch isn't cheap. Like, it just didn't come out. We didn't pull it out of our ass.
It would be helpful.
We've spent
on an
all of our
economical
money on this.
basis. Yeah, I know.
So please help us out.
It was a risk, okay?
Yeah.
For great reward, I hope. Not that we're doing it for the money.
We're clearly not doing it for the money because we've spent all of ours.
Yeah.
Like, we're just doing it so that you guys can enjoy it. And I'm so excited to see people wearing it. Like, imagine we walk past someone and they're wearing it.
Wow.
That's when I know that
I'll cry.
I'll
I will break down into tears.
yeah.
That's really
That's
special.
so cool.
Thanks so much, guys. I'm sure we'll see you again very soon.
Yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. You know what to do. Everything's down below. Links to all of our socials, everything. Follow us on the things, like the things, comment on the things. Tell us how much you love us because we love you.
Blow smoke up our ass.
Yeah, and we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye, besties, and stay sexy.
Welcome to my up home. I'm Lou Shorty, these my hoes. This is how we run this shit. Piss Olympics, let's go.
Did you know that Hitler had a micro penis?